Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Arden Cove MB Packing Backpack, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. If you find this video helpful, click subscribe so we can keep making content to help you travel smarter. Let's dive in. Okay, so this is marketed as an anti-theft backpack, and it's made with faux leather. We've got sort of the smooth part here on the top and a textured bottom and nylon throughout the rest. You'll see some more faux leather as we go along. It's an aesthetic that you either like or you don't, but that's what it is. It's all water resistant, and then they say it includes a slash resistant liner. Now, we don't usually do this, but with the price point on this bag, we did want to put that part to the test. But it is unclear which liner they sort of mean. We took a box cutter and to the, what looks like the liner of the bag, and you can see that tore rather easily. But then there is this it's either the backing of the exterior material or another liner, and we did try to, go at this with the box cutter, and you can see we did not get through it. So since probably somebody's coming at you or at your bag from the outside, it's probably going to protect it from that. And like I said, it was unclear which liner they're talking about. You can also, we have YKK zippers around the bag, and they are the AquaGuard style, and they have these hooks to lock themselves together. Plus you see there are also holes where you can slide a luggage lock in, and that goes for several of the zippers around the bag. Then we have 2 carry handles. We have a larger one up here and one on the side in case you wanted to carry it briefcase style. Plus there is a luggage pass-through on the back. All of that sort of comes together. If this is the black gunmetal colorway, and so you get the Arden Cove logo in more silvery, and you get the sort of gunmetal hardware here. You can also get it with gold accents, in which case the logo changes, the zipper changes for that colorway. For a travel backpack, this has a rather simple harness system. There's no sternum straps, hip belts. All we have is a pair of shoulder straps here, and they are very flexible and very cushy, but also like very squishy. You can see how much you can sort of squish them down. Nevertheless, they pretty much get the job done. And the back panel has a similar level of cushioning. So if it is really packed out like I have it here, you can feel the outline of your laptop because that's against the back. It's not that big of a deal, but it's there. We've got breathable mesh here, and then if you don't want to use the shoulder straps, you can unclip them as such, and there's these pockets at the top where you can shove them in. So that comes in handy, if you wanted to put it in the overhead bin and not worry about them catching on somebody else's wheels. So you can see, like, with its sort of flashy hardware and the leather and whatnot, I do feel like this is a more feminine looking bag, but it has, especially in this gunmetal colorway, it has a nice understated look. And if you don't have it fully packed out, even though there's no compression straps, it doesn't stick out so much. So it really does work well as like a day pack or an everyday carry if you wanted to use it for that. The comfort is okay. I would prefer a little more back panel padding because, like I said, I can really feel my laptop here. But the shoulder straps do a good job, although they twist a lot when you put them on, and they don't tend to stay put where you adjust them after a few days worth of wearing them. Looking around the outside, we do have quite a few pockets and compartments that are not just inside, which is nice. there is, you can maybe see it peeking out a little bit here, there is a zipper hidden under this triangular piece, and this is the front compartment. It is the only non-locking zipper on the outside of this bag. So maybe don't put wads of cash in there. But it does work well for like your phone, your headphones, anything you want to grab at, you know, chapstick or whatnot easily. And it does, it's not just this triangular piece, it extends a little bit. There, you can see my fingers. It like sort of rectangles itself off, straightens itself off there on the other side. So you have quite a bit of room in there. Then we do have bottle pockets on either side. And I don't know about you, but I thought they looked rather like short, and I was afraid that really tall bottles would fall out. But I have my handy Hydro Flask here, and it really does, like, it wedges in there and it like extends that mesh so that it holds it really securely. I had no problem with this sliding out as I was using it. It was kind of nice. Also, because it's so short, if you have like a coffee mug with a handle on it and you finish drinking it before TSA and you want to slide it in, the handle will stick out and it holds that as well, which is really awesome in my over-caffeinated opinion. Then back here on the back panel, we have a little hidden pocket here, and you can sort of lock it shut. See how it clips to the D-ring that the shoulder strap does? So it doesn't like lock per se, but it at least keeps it secure, and you would definitely notice if somebody's trying to undo this while it's on your back. Plus it's against your back, so bonus protection here. But all of that is to say that this is a good place for like your passport. I don't have a passport right now, but we got a little notebook that's about the same size. So you can, like maybe your extra cash, your passport, stuff like that. Anything that you might want to access but want a little more secure than in the front pocket. Finally, we have a laptop compartment, and again, we have the same hook, there we go, the same hooking zippers, plus they are lockable. You would really have to unhook them to get them together to lock them, but you can see we've got the holes that I'm doing a poor job of lining up, but you can line them up. And then you open that, and there is a laptop compartment which holds up to a 15-inch laptop and a smaller tablet. So I've got my 13-inch MacBook Air in there, slides in like a dream, and then I have a smaller size iPad in here, fits nice, but my larger iPad Air, it's not even a Pro, but the larger iPads don't fit in here. A Kindle, a smaller iPad, they're all gonna fit in here fine. Plus, if you don't have an extra device, I actually used this mesh pocket for a slim tech kit, so that way I could just have that in there with my laptop. Now let's get into the main compartment. It opens fully clamshell, which is really nice for packing. You can see it sort of zips all the way down past the bottom of the bag, which is awesome because then you can just sort of flop it open and see everything. We have a lot of organization in here too, in addition to a lot of space to pack clothing. So we're going to start against the front panel here. You can see there's several mesh pockets. This top one, it's a long zipper, but it's a divided pocket. So I've got toiletries basically in here because I felt like if you were going to be packing, you know, if I'm packing for a weekend, that's what I'm going to want. And so you could down here, I don't have them in a 311 bag, but you could put a 311 bag down in this larger mesh pocket. And now it is sort of towards the bottom when you have this closed in case they ask you to pull it out, but I routinely was pulling things out of this pocket with the bag half zipped and I never had any issue. There's quite a bit of room to maneuver your hand down in there if you haven't added more gear in between these two sides. On this other side here, we have more of like an admin panel. We've got space for, I've got a pen here, but if you had like an Apple Pencil or a stylus, you could put it there. We've got another slip pocket, and then we have a slip pocket that is RFID blocking, but I have to say, you hear that? It's a little crunchy. I mean, I'm guessing that's what's protecting your data, but don't try to, I don't know. It struck me that it was crunchy. So, but anyways, wallet fits there, your passport's gonna fit there. It's good for things that you want protected from digital thieves. Then we also have a zipper pocket up here that it pretty much goes all the way down the length of these ones. So you can put, like, I've got some cords in here. If you had just other tech accessories, like if you didn't bring a separate tech kit, you could slide them in there and have it be nice and easy to access. There is also this little D-ring up here where they say it's for a key leash, but they sell the key leash separately. So if you purchase the key leash, obviously it clips on really nice here. You could access it very easily from the top of your bag, or you could just use a carabiner like I have. Now, to get into the main compartment, you will see this, or the rest of the main compartment, you will see this zipper panel. This whole admin panel zips all the way, again, clamshell, to open up, and now you can see all the space for your clothing. Obviously, you could put packing cubes to really good use here, especially if you wanted to bring a separate toiletry bag. I think it might be a little easier, but you can see this is actually a rather bulky sweater, and then I've got a lot of shirts in here. You can fit quite a bit in here, I think, because of the structure of the sides. So if you wanted to pack for a long weekend, or you're a really good packer and you could probably pack very nicely, especially with a capsule wardrobe, for a week in here. They say it's like 16 liters, but you can fit a lot inside. So, this is a higher price point bag. And with that, we sort of wish the security features were a little more robust than they actually are. But if you like the style of the bag and you like all the organization along with the ability to take that much clothing along with you, this could definitely be a really great bag for like a friend's weekend or a work trip, because it looks nice and you wouldn't mind maybe carrying it around. You hopefully wouldn't look as much like a tourist as you would like with a big hiking backpack or whatnot. So that might be right for you if you like the aesthetics and you don't maybe need quite as high of anti-theft protection. So there you have it, the Arden Cove MB Packing Backpack. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.